The universe is saying to you today that everything you asked for will finally come true. Be grateful for any single blessing that appears in your life. My friend, some time ago, I read a very beautiful quote that said, "Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning how to dance in the rain." And every one of you who may feel right now like you have to dance in the rain a little bit, this message is for you. So I've seen so many very, very beautiful comments from yesterday's video about the solar eclipse. Many of you wrote, "I'm ready for a new beginning. I'm ready for a fresh new start." So I want to give you a practical video that comes with 111. You're ready for a fresh new start. Know, my friend, that everything is working out for you. That all the events are turning out for your highest possible evolution. And everything is just going according to a plan. So you have to know that you can't master your entire life in one day. Master the day and then keep doing it every single day. But it's not something that just happens, right? Some time ago, like many years ago, I've read that we need to master 3 daily wins. Like if we get these 3 daily wins, everything in our lives will start working so much better and we'll start to feel much more aligned and we will actually feel like winners. And it went like this. You have to have a physical win in your day. It often includes like walking, running, working out, something that includes your physical movement, like something you're proud of, something that makes you feel better, something that you can say later in the day, "I did that. I did it. I feel much, much better." If you have this physical win, you will feel so much more aligned with your path. Then the second win should be mental win. Every single day you should have one mental win, which includes maybe reading, writing, creating, learning, something you can say, "I did that for my mind. I've expanded my knowledge today. I've learned something new. I've expressed myself. I've created something." If you have one mental win every single day, you will feel like a winner. And you will notice, everything you do also creates a compounding effect on tomorrow. So when you keep the progress going, the momentum going every single day, you will just feel more and more aligned with yourself. And then the third win should be spiritual win. It's praying, meditation, studying, growing, dealing with a challenge. Challenges are offering us a spiritual growth because they challenge your deepest limiting beliefs. They challenge your attachments, and sometimes they are a cause of suffering. And that's where spiritual growth actually starts, because you choose to break certain patterns, you choose to break certain mental limitations, and you really tap into your spirit and you embrace your courage and you do it anyway. So if you're praying, if you're meditating, if you're studying, and if you're dealing with any kind of challenges every single day, like it doesn't need to be everything, but it needs to be at least one thing, you will feel like a winner. So make sure that you have these 3 wins in a day: physical, mental, and spiritual win. If you will include that, you will see that not just that your energy will purify more, not just that you will feel more focused, not just that you will feel more aware, you will also feel proud of yourself, and you will feel more magnetic. You will feel like you are more focused and you're not so dizzy anymore. Now you feel more like you're in control of your life. You're the one that is truly making changes in your life, that actually everything is happening in your favor, and you start to feel more devoted to your inner transformation. And life rewards devoted, right? Life rewards devoted. Like Charles Dickens said, whatever I have tried to do in life, I have tried with all my heart to do it well. Whatever I have devoted myself to, I have devoted myself to completely. Life rewards devoted. And Albert Einstein said, only one who devotes himself to a cause with his whole strength and soul can be a true master. For this reason, mastery demands all of a person. So it doesn't mean like if you want more abundance in your life that you should just pray a little bit, or you should just, do something for 10 minutes. It means you should devote all of yourself to become someone who is abundant. Abundance is not just money, right? It's health. Health is wealth. It's also well-being. It's mindfulness. It's being grounded. When you're grounded, you can experience abundance of nature. It's having very meaningful relationships. It doesn't need to be like hundreds of friends, but at least one with whom you can have deep conversations, or maybe deep relationship with your family or your partner. That is real abundance, right? When you have all of that, you will also feel more passionate to work, to do things that are meaningful to you. You still know, deep inside in your soul, you've also come here to contribute something to the family of human beings, to nature. You've come here to make an impact as well, right? And when you devote yourself to all these different processes, so every single day you can become more connected with this. When you have clarity of goals, like what you would like to experience more of in life, that's when true progress starts happening. So to anyone who was writing yesterday, I'm ready for a new start, this is for you, my friend. You are ready and you deserve it. I want you to really affirm this to yourself. I deserve it. I deserve to be very clear around what I want, and I deserve to get all of this. And I will do whatever it takes. I will overcome my fears. I will overcome my insecurities. I will overcome my limiting beliefs so I can become more, so I can become who I truly am meant to be. And to become who you're meant to be, it doesn't mean that you will wait for it, right? It means that you will keep overcoming and keep overcoming and keep overcoming yourself until you become a new self. So when you feel insecure about something, it just means you're not skillful about it yet. Like sometimes, I know for myself, I'm an introvert by nature, and often I found myself being awkward in social situations until I've learned like there are communicating skills that I can become better at. There are ways how I'm interacting with others that I could become better at, and then I've stopped feeling awkward, right? It's about a certain skill set that is not implemented, integrated in your soul yet. So don't think that because you feel awkward about something, because you feel insecure about something, that you can't upgrade it. Sure, depends of where you are. Many social structures and many people are just lost in the matrix. Many people are just walking asleep, like some people are truly like zombies. Focus on finding your tribe and getting yourself to places where you can experience growth, right? Focus on that. And also remember that what you befriend transcends. What you befriend transcends, which means don't avoid your insecurities. Don't avoid what is making you feel stuck. Sometimes you may feel lonely. Sometimes you may feel angry. Sometimes you may feel stressed and worried. Those are the sensations you should pay more attention to, and you should really listen to them. Like, be with them. Like, what do you do when your friend is going through something heavy? Like, you need to be there for that person. What do you do there? You listen You listen, so that person tells everything, gives everything out, right? You listen. Even if it takes hours, you listen, right? That's same what happens to your body when you listen. Like when you feel lonely, don't judge yourself. People do the biggest mistake, which is they just define how they are because they feel a certain way. Like, I'm lonely because nobody likes me, because my life sucks, because I'm miserable, because I'm ugly, and whatever. And they define themselves like that. This is the biggest mistake. Like, if you would sit with that feeling, with that sensation, with that emotion, for enough time, so clarity can take place, like, what is the truth behind it? What is the truth behind that emotion? You may recognize that just at some point in the past, you've started looking at yourself like there's something wrong with you, and you need a new story. Your identity needs to shift. So what helps me the most is when I feel a certain way, I try to find a good explanation of that emotion, like certain book. Sometimes I look for a story, like, for example, how Carl Jung was looking at this kind of sensation, so I can see if there is a better story to it. And usually when I find it, I notice I just need to acknowledge it, and I need to see it as a new reality for me. Like, I'm feeling that way because something within me is missing, and usually I was just ignoring this part of myself. So be present for you. Be present for you when you need your presence, right? And when you become a friend to that part of you that was hurt, to that part of you that is feeling negatively about something, it transcends into something higher, right? So be friend to yourself. That's what it means to be a good friend to yourself. And what's beautiful about it, every time you become a friend to a certain part of yourself that was abandoned in the past, something changes in your energy field, and usually it leads you to a certain synchronistic event that just introduces you into a change. Something happens in your life, like very interesting events at this point may happen that will just propel all of this journey of yours forward. So it's time for you to do something like that. It's time for you to transcend yourself. And if you really understand this, that nothing will stop you because you have the spirit of service in you. You have the spirit of service within you. That's why you want so deeply to help others. That's why you want so deeply to support others. That's why you always felt like you want to provide something. You want to give something. You have an open heart, and many people have used you because of that. Many people have mistreated you because of that, because they've felt you have a big heart and they've taken something from you because their hearts are empty. You need boundaries, of course, for that, but you also need to understand that you have a spirit of service in you. So it's important to know that, so we can also navigate ourselves into a direction where we can fulfill it. Maybe finding a job that becomes like maybe that gives us an opportunity to serve others, so we can be also paid for it, so you will not feel like people are just using you. Maybe a job where you're helping others, or maybe you build your own job, maybe you build your own serving, any kind of a service that is helping others. The point is, when you notice, like, I have a big heart, I want to give, I want to help others. When you notice that inside of you, learn to navigate yourself with that. Like, if your job is not allowing you to serve others, to help others, if you're not in a position where you're communicating with others and helping others, then change it. Find the one that will be. And you will see so much will change. You will start to feel more fulfilled. You will start to feel better. And so many people wrote us in recent years. Some people started working with animals, like animal shelters. Some people went into a business where they're consulting or maybe selling or, working with people. And they all said, I feel so much more connected. I really feel valuable. I really feel connected. I really feel like I matter. I'm seen, and I belong to something. So this is very powerful. It will make you feel so much lighter. And again, your energy will purify because of that, because you will not be so stuck somewhere where you don't belong. You truly belong to somewhere where you are seen, where you are needed, where you are valuable. But the point is that you need to see it firstly, so then you can choose. It's all about a choice. You can choose a life that will provide you more of that, more of this kind of opportunities. And it's always, you need a reason for that. The thing is that you don't need to do it. You don't need to wake up out of bed feeling inspired. You don't need to do any of that. It's always a choice. Like, you need to have a reason for this. You need to have a reason to be strong in life. You need to have a reason to be focused in life. You need to have a reason to move, to be active, to work out. And when you have that reason, you will recognize that the greatest power was always in finding a reason. It was not waiting, right? It was not hoping that things will change. It was about finding a reason. And reason really comes out of observation. Like, you observe your life and you recognize what are the things you don't tolerate anymore, and you find a reason for change. Sometimes if you can't find a reason, read a book that will inspire you, like autobiographies, how certain great people found reasons to change the world, or whatever is meaningful to you. Maybe you're an artist and you would like to make something with your art. Read a book of successful artists or certain people who made something out of their craft, so you can see what kind of reasons they found in their hearts, so they have moved themselves forward. It's always up to you. One choice sucks and makes your life miserable forever, but the other choice will inspire you and make your life very, very meaningful. So it's all about a choice. At whatever point of your life you are, it's all about your choice. Like, every single day I choose to make a video. You know how often I feel like today I just don't want to do it. Today I will feel lazy a little bit. But then I start, to think how many people may feel very miserable today. How many people may feel disconnected today. How many people may feel like they need a support. They need some guidance. And that, to me, is a great reason why I should show up. Why I should share something with you. There is something I know, and there is something that could be helpful. And this is my reason why every single day I show up. I show up and do the work. And same, you can find a reason that will allow you to show up and do the work. Like, at the beginning I said to you that everything you're asked for will finally come true. Be grateful for blessings. Be grateful for opportunities. Be grateful for challenges. But it's you opening up to a change so things can finally come true, right? It's you opening up for a change. And when you find a reason to get up in the morning, to do your work, to be, to move, like to make these 3 wins that I said to you, you will just feel more aligned to do more of it, because you will change your brain. Your brain will produce more chemistry that will make you feel motivated, make you feel aligned and focused. And suddenly, you will stop accepting excuses. Because, a long time ago I read this saying that was so inspiring to me. You won't accept excuses because a warrior's destiny is greater than his wounds. Can you feel that? Write it in the comment section, because people need to hear that and see that. You won't accept excuses because a warrior's destiny is greater than his wounds. Yes, you've been hurt. We've been all hurt some way. some way. But we shouldn't allow our wounds to stop us from growing and thriving. Like, if you observe the nature, look at the tree. You can cut off a certain branch and it will be still keep growing, keep serving its environment. It will still keep going. Sometimes it will even grow a new branch out of it, right? Nature doesn't allow wounds to stop it. It just finds a new way. It just finds a new way, and the magic is in finding a new way, not being stuck to an old identity, not being stuck in an old story, but finding a new way, like sitting down and really deeply thinking about what can be here, a new direction that I could embrace. What could be a new direction that I could embrace? And build some necessity for it. Right? One of the most powerful drivers of human motivation and excellence is necessity. Necessity is the emotional drive that makes great performance a must instead of a preference. This comes from practical psychology, but necessity is something that, again, we choose. We make up a story that makes something necessary, like spiritual growth becomes necessary because I want to be in tune with myself. I want to listen to life. I want to feel what the universe has in store for me, and I want to trust this divine guidance. I want to be devoted to something that is bigger than me, to something that is stretched beyond my imagination, to something that I can embody so it will be helpful and valuable for others. I want to do something like this, and I've made this necessary for my growth. And even Leonardo da Vinci said, necessity is the mistress and guide of nature. Necessity is the theme and inventress of nature, her crub and her eternal law. So, what is necessary for you? How many times you ask yourself, what is necessary for you? Is it to survive, or is it to thrive and to be really all you've come here to be? If you just make necessary these 3 wins that I said to you, this 1-1-1 energy will be embodied in your heart, and miracles will start just unfolding out of nowhere. Make sure that you have a physical win, a mental win, and a spiritual win every single day. My friend, I will leave you here. I hope you've enjoyed in this message. I hope you've enjoyed in today's painting, the phoenix rising from the ashes. Very important one. You are the phoenix. Do you feel like that? Sometimes, it's not enough just to be inspired and to say, I am winning, I will do this. It's also important to have clarity and to have a plan. So we know, because, the thing is, I've noticed this in my life, the thing is that when I feel inspired, it's very easy to get the momentum going. But then there are days where I don't feel inspired and I don't feel motivated. And at those days, I just need to have a plan, how I will do things even though I don't feel like doing it. And then I notice, more I've started working in life like this, less I had these days where I don't feel motivated, because it's just your body get used to you giving orders to it. So you're not like a victim of how you feel in your body. Your body becomes more like a reflection of what you do in your spirit. So I hope any of this helps you. Let me know in the comment section. Share some love in the comment section. Let's raise the frequency there. And to anyone who would like to get a symbol of transformation, this phoenix, a print of it, you can go and check out our store, AttractPassion.com, or our Etsy store, I Draw My Passion. Check it out. And to anyone who would love to work with me one-on-one, I'm offering one-on-one coaching. So you can book a session on the link in the description of this video. There are still some spots available, so check it out. If you would like to, propel your journey, get it to the next level, check it out. I would love to meet you. Till next time, my friends, one love.